Yo, what's up, guys? All right, another video from the car on the way to the gym. You see my breath? Freezing. It's like it's like 40 below right now. But anyway, so listen, days like today, we talked about this on the live stream earlier, but a lot of red in the market. And for me personally, one of the most frustrating things is not the fact that the market is red, but it's actually knowing, not even knowing, choosing what to dollar cost average into. I mean, JASMY is obviously a given, right? But there's so many projects right now that are at just phenomenal prices, right? And it's just like, it's frustrating because you're like, man, like I want some more Miria. I want some more XCN. I want some more Swift. I want some more Turbo, right? I want, it's a good entry point on like Proppy and Render and just so many amazing projects, right? And choosing them is hard. So generally what you got to do, in my opinion, is you got to zoom out to maybe the weekly, right? Or even the monthly. And if you're having trouble deciding what to dollar cost average into, for me, that's like the best method to do it is to do just that. Zoom out on the weekly, on the monthly, and say, so what do I really, really like? What do I really, really want? Pick 4 or 5, and then have a look what's down the most, right? Over the week, over the month. And that's the smart way to go about it, right? And I know some people say, well, that's kind of obvious, Rob. Not to everybody, no, right? Some people don't think of that. There's a lot, you have to remember, there's a lot of new people in crypto, guys, a lot of new people, right? And we're here as a community to help everybody maximize the return on investment that they get, right? We're here to help people make life-changing wealth for them and their families in bad economic times, right? So in saying that, guys, that's how I go about it. Again, I zoom out. What's it look like on the weekly? What's it look like on the monthly? And that helps me make my decision on what I'm going to top up bags on. And the other irritating thing, though, is like, for me, we're not really at a point in the cycle where it's a good time to be adding new projects to your portfolio, right? That time has come and gone for me personally. For some people, they might not think so. The prices might still be good for them to start a new bag. I just don't feel like I would have the time to accumulate as much of a project as I wanted to if I started a brand new project in my portfolio, right? Because with my luck, I dollar cost average for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. We'll start getting close to the inauguration, and then the market will pump, and then I'm stuck with a bag that's like 7% total of what I wanted to accumulate in the project. It's almost like that's a waste of capital when I could just dollar cost average it into projects I'm already in and lower my exit price points on those instead, right? So these are the internal battles that you have to figure out, guys, right? And that's a good problem to have. Those are the things you should be stressing about, not the fact that the market is red. That shouldn't be like stressing you out or pissing you off or anything like that. And here's the thing. I understand if some people don't have dry powder. I just did one of the one-on-one AMAs that I did with one of our Patreon members this afternoon. He said, I don't have any dry powder right now. There's nothing wrong with that either. Just put your portfolio away then, right? Don't look at it. There's no point in you opening it up if you're not buying anything right now, right? So that's what I said. Like, listen, some of the best, and I said this in the live stream, some of the best and most successful investors and traders in the world spend extended periods of time doing absolutely nothing except sitting on their bags, whether it's stocks or crypto or anything else, right? And sometimes that is the right move, right? Sometimes the right move is to just sit on your hands and do nothing. You don't always have to be doing something. I know that, a lot of times you can start to feel anxiety and it's like you feel like, you need to be doing something productive in your portfolio, or else it's, you don't feel right. Don't let that anxiety, trick you into making moves when really at the end of the day, you just shouldn't, right? There's nothing wrong with doing nothing sometimes, right? Just like there's times to buy, there's times to sell. There's also times to do absolutely nothing. Just there's times to put your portfolio away and go to the gym, or spend time with your kids, or geez, I don't care, watch a marathon of freaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer on Netflix or something. Whatever, right? You don't always have to be doing something. But what you do have to do is you do have to be paying attention on a daily basis to the market, though. That you don't have to be opening your portfolio, but you do have to be paying attention to the news, to the macroeconomic factors, to the short term and the long term, right? Because things evolve on a daily, sometimes on an hourly basis, and you have to be aware. That's why we do 2 live streams a day on the channel, guys, right? That's why we do one in the morning, one in the evening, to keep you up to, because the news in the evening is completely different than the news in the morning. That's how fast things, right? That's how fast things evolve in the crypto space. So you have to be paying attention. You have to be on point and staying up to date. This concept of set it and forget it, you're going to lose doing that. You're going to lose doing that. You have to be paying attention. Saying I'm going to set it and forget it is the same thing as saying I'm too lazy to do this. If you're too lazy to do it, why would you expect to make life-changing wealth in something you're too lazy to commit any time and attention to, right? What fantasy world are you living in where that's, that's a thing, So in saying that, guys, be aware. If you can't dollar cost average, just sit on your hands. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need the anxiety. You don't need the stress. It's all good, right? And yeah, just, pick out your top 5 if you are going to dollar cost average, top 4, top 5, and then zoom out. What's down? What's down the most? And then that's what you should be scooping up. I mean, not financial advice. You guys do whatever you got to do, right? But, and then for me personally, like I said, there are projects that I would like to start adding to my portfolio right now, but I just don't think I have enough time to accumulate a sufficient enough bag to make it worth my while, to be honest with you. So I will continue to lower my exit price points. And if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, get your butts over to the Patreon, guys, because that's another thing we're doing over there is we're helping you guys figure out how to lower your exit, how to create your exit price points in your altcoins in your portfolio, and how to lower your exit price points as well, right? So definitely get over there, get educated on this stuff, guys. It's going to maximize the return on your investment if you know how to do this kind of stuff, right? We have a community of hundreds of people over there. We do group video calls every single day, and they have become so popular, guys, because everyone can see and hear each other. And it's a lot of great updates, a lot of great conversation between we have a lot of veterans over there in the crypto space, and a lot of experience, and a lot of people are learning. Some people jump in and they don't talk or anything. The beginners, a lot of beginners, because they're shy, they don't want to sound stupid or anything like that. That's their words, not mine. But they don't want to feel that way, right? So they just sit back and they just take notes and they listen, right, to what all of the experienced traders and investors in the Patreon are talking about, right? Because you can learn that way as well too, guys. So join our group video calls. It's really going to help you up your game. You can also schedule one-on-one coaching AMAs with me personally. Those spots fill up very, very fast, guys. So you got to get in there, get your spots booked in, and get yourself ready for this altcoin season, guys. Make sure you know how to identify where liquidity is in the market, so that your sell orders actually fill, right? Because if you don't know how to do that, your sell orders are not going to fill, guys, and you're going to be angry about that. Trust me. You're going to think everything's a scam because your sell orders didn't fill, when all you had to do was join our community and get educated, and you could have figured out how to get out of this market with life-changing wealth. So definitely check that out, guys. The link will be down below. Join the group video calls, schedule your one-on-one coaching AMAs. We also operate nodes over there. We do DeFi staking, a lot of passive income opportunities. I also uploaded a video there today on a swing trade opportunity for for the Patreon members as well. So if you want to make a little fast cash that way as well, guys, that's an opportunity if you know what you're doing. So get over there, guys. Check it all out. As always, it's never financial advice, but click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys tonight in the live stream.